Hello everyone, it's Fred again from Notes of a Nomad, video number 75. Just wanted to catch up on what's happened in the last week. For example, the wildfires, which last week we showed this map. I think it was 204 wildfires. This week it's showing 308. So the wildfires are still increasing in number. And I'm still going to the Emergency Support Services Center, a call center, and answering questions and helping people. With all these wildfires, there was a fellow who called saying he was evacuated from his home in one city. He moved to his father's house, which was available because his father had passed away, in another city. And now he's got an evacuation alert, which means he might have to move from there somewhere else. So he was just checking in what services we offer. Emergency support services, I was talking to my old scoutmaster. He's now 92, living in Toronto, and he was asking what I was doing, and I explained emergency support services, and he said how wonderful that sounded. One example, and it is, we had a fellow, an advocate for a fellow who's diabetic. He's about in his 30s, I believe. And he's been evacuated. He cannot work because, well, the town is evacuated and there's no jobs. He can't afford his insulin because he needs insulin. And he has had some from the hospital, but the local hospital where he is only small, not open every day anyway. So they said, well, what can we do to help him? And within an hour, people in emergency management, British Columbia, saying, okay, here's some options we can pursue, got back to the advocate. And that's wonderful, trying to help people who are in dire need because of not being able to carry on their normal lives. So that's what I'm up to, and that's what's happening in the emergency support services and wildfires. I'm also, I think you mentioned, looking after 4 dogs, and that's been interesting. Walked the dogs this morning, gave them some of their medicines, and because they're elderly dogs, and learning the personalities. The smallest one, who is the blind one, is the troublemaker. He aggravates the other dogs, and they growl and sometimes bark. And I was trying to attend a Toastmasters meeting the other evening, and the little one was acting up, causing chaos. So I had to put him in a crate to quiet the other 3 dogs down because he was having one of his sessions. Thought, oh, I'll raise a little bit of fuss here. So it's been interesting. Kept me busy. I enjoy dog watching and looking after dogs. Reminds me of when I had 5 dogs in South Africa. So they're lovely animals, even though they can be challenged from time to time. So that's the update for this week. So I'll be here for probably another week, and then I move elsewhere, looking after a dog and a cat in another area. So keeps me busy. And I now say adios, au revoir, wishing you, your family and friends, lots of love and laughter. Bye for now from Fred and Notes of a Nomad.